Hey folks, if you want to keep up with all the latest discoveries and fascinating stories about ancient Egypt, make sure you follow our channel. Your support means a lot, so please consider subscribing, liking and leaving a comment. It really helps us bring you more amazing content. Egypt's hidden secrets, 10 shocking new discoveries you won't believe. Now, most people think that no ancient civilization has been as thoroughly documented and decoded as ancient Egypt. But honestly, that's not the case at all. The legendary empire of the pharaohs is still revealing secrets that are completely changing what we thought we knew about the past. For instance, did you know that only 10% of the Great Pyramid of Khufu has actually been explored so far? Or that just a few weeks ago researchers claimed they found a massive underground city beneath the Giza Plateau? Today we're going to dive into some of the most jaw-dropping archaeological discoveries made in Egypt in recent years and show how these could completely reshape history. So, stick around till the end for all the mind-blowing details. First up, the shocking Saqqara discovery from 2022. You know, everyone assumes that all the key figures of ancient Egypt are already known to history, but that's not entirely true. In 2022, archaeologists made a stunning find in Saqqara, nearly 300 coffins containing over 100 mummies from the New Kingdom era, plus the tomb of a mysterious queen no one had ever heard of before. Her name? Net. She isn't mentioned in any known historical records. This discovery has raised more questions than answers, but it really proves just how much we still have to learn about ancient Egypt. Next, a hidden city beneath the Giza Plateau. Now, this claim sounds almost unbelievable, but two researchers, Corrado Malanga and Filippo Bandi, announced the discovery of an underground city beneath Giza. We're talking about deep shafts, 650 meters down, leading to two massive cube-shaped structures, each 80 meters long and connected by a 2-kilometer network. The catch? Well, they never actually went down there. The whole discovery was made using satellite-based SR, or synthetic aperture radar, imaging. Critics argue that this technology can't penetrate that deep into the ground, so until someone explores it in person, we just won't know what's really hiding down there. You know the saying, silence is golden? Well, in this case, speech is too. A few years ago, archaeologists found mummies in the Quesna necropolis buried with solid gold tongues in their mouths. The idea was to help the dead speak with the god of the underworld, Osiris. This practice was especially common during the Greco-Roman period. Some mummies even had golden eyes so they could see clearly in the afterlife. Alongside the bodies, researchers found pottery, jewellery, lotus-shaped gold pieces and scarabs. Ancient Egyptians were known for their advanced knowledge, but they also had some brutal traditions. In 2023, researchers found 12 severed right hands buried in pits in front of a palace linked to the Hyksos, a group of foreign rulers during Egypt's second intermediate period. These may have belonged to defeated enemies and were possibly part of a ritual. The hands were carefully arranged, suggesting a ceremonial context. 11 belonged to men, one possibly to a woman. Archaeologists nicknamed this place Egypt's Pompeii. Around 3,400 years ago, Pharaoh Amenhotep III built a glorious royal city near Luxor, which his successor Akhenaten later abandoned in favor of building the short-lived city of Akhetaten. Why he did that is still a mystery. But in 2020, the ancient city was rediscovered, amazingly well preserved beneath the sand. Excavations revealed residential districts, bakeries full of everyday tools, 3 palaces and even a cemetery. According to legend, Pharaoh Amenemhat III built a colossal structure that rivaled the pyramids, the labyrinth of Hawara. Ancient Greek historian Herodotus claimed it had 3,000 rooms, half above ground, half below, but its exact location remains unknown. In 2008, radar scans revealed what could be a massive structure buried beneath the sand near Hawara, but no official excavations have taken place since. Why the delay? No one knows. Just a few weeks ago, archaeologists uncovered a 3,600-year-old tomb in Abydos. Carved into limestone and about 5 meters deep, it clearly belonged to a pharaoh. But no one knows who he was. Sadly, grave robbers looted it long ago, taking the sarcophagus and burial items. Still, the remaining inscriptions confirm that a powerful ruler once lay here. In 2022, archaeologists discovered a 1,700-year-old structure in the ancient city of Berenike and named it the Falcon Shrine after the remains of 15 decapitated falcons found inside. In another room, a Greek inscription warned that it was inappropriate to cook a head in that space. The decapitation could have been a ritual offering to a falcon-headed god, but, the exact meaning and the identity of the two gods mentioned remain unknown. Did the ancient Egyptians use drugs in religious ceremonies? Well, it turns out, yes. A chemical analysis of a 200 BC container dedicated to a local deity and once housed in the Tampa Museum revealed traces of psychoactive plants. Ingredients like honey, sesame, licorice root and grape juice suggest the creation of a sweet, possibly red drink used to induce visions or altered states during sacred rituals. She's known as one of the most beautiful and mysterious women in history. But where Cleopatra is buried remains a mystery. Dominican researcher Kathleen Martinez believes she's buried in a secret chamber beneath the temple of Taposiris Magna. Recent underwater excavations nearby uncovered over 330 coins with her image, ritual jars, amulets, jewellery, and a burial site with 30 tombs. One find stood out, a small marble bust of a woman wearing a royal crown. Martinez thinks it could be Cleopatra herself. If that's true, we may need to rethink everything we know about Egypt's last pharaoh. Thank you so much for listening, folks. If you enjoyed this journey through Egypt's mysteries, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.